My lord, just now I will file a memo.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo on behalf of Abhay Kumar Polda for the petitioner. The petition was filed in the year 2012. Challenging the order dated 17/9/2012 passed by the Learned Session Judge Dhenkanar in so and so case. The matter has not yet been admitted, though listed earlier on 18/12/2012, 2/1/2013, 7/1/2013, and 19/2/2013. By interim order dated 7/1/2013, the further proceeding in CT into bracket SS case number 178 of 2011 was stayed by this court till the next date of listing. After 19th February 2013, the matter has not been listed. Sorry, after 18/7/2013, the matter has not been listed. The Learned Counsel submits that he has no up-to-date instructions regarding the present status of the matter, as well as no further instructions from the petitioners to pursue the matter. The petition is disposed of. The registry shall intimate the order to the Learned Court in season of the matter, if the matter is still pending, to proceed in accordance with law. Next.
Item 2.
Item 2 may.
So standing counsel, yes.
Item 2.
No, one. What better order can be passed?
Item 1, I don't have file, but your lordship has.
Yes.
Item 2 may be permitted to place on estimate. The case, due to efflux of time, and the case become infructuous since 144 proceeding is involved, and in the meanwhile,
144, 145, nothing will survive.
Nothing will survive.
But you should get the instruction that what is the connected civil matter.
See, they here are directed to approach the civil court, and they have already approached the civil court, and the civil suit is pending, my lord.
Achha. Mr. Deepti Gupta for the petitioner. Mr. Standing counsel for the state. The petition was filed in the year 2013, challenging the order dated 6/11/2012 passed by the Learned SDJM, Learned SDM into bracket revenue, subdivisional magistrate SDM in Jaipur, magistrate Jaipur in MC number 27 of 2012. The said proceeding before the SDM, Jaipur was under section 144 of the CRPC. It is fairly submitted by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, since the matter arises out of a dispute in the nature of civil litigation. Nothing would survive at present, and the parties have pursued their remedy as far as the civil litigation is concerned. Having had the Learned Counsel for the petitioner and the Learned Standing Counsel, the petition is disposed of. Yes.
Item 3.
Item 3 on behalf of Mr. Sahoo, permitted to withdraw.
Sir, withdraw.
Mile.
Mr. S.K. Patnaik.
Yeah.
Mr. S.K. Patnaik on behalf of M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be the petitioner may be permitted to withdraw the petition according to the petition stand disposed of.
Okay.
Yes. You are filing a memo?
Yes.
Okay. The memo permitted to withdraw the purbo the memo filed by the learned counsel for the petitioner dated date
10/11.
10/11/2023 is be taken on record. Be taken on record.
Oblige.
Yes, next please.
Item 4,
Call again at 2 or earlier.
Infructuous.
The asiparanti.
Against 457 order mal rejection of 457 petition for release of.
So let us wait. Let us wait for some time. Call again at 2 p.m. Yes, next please.
item 5,
Item 5 may please.
Yes, please.
That
You are
order-
Mr. Dhirendra Mahapatra. Your name, sir?
My name is PC Das. my lord.
PC Das. अच्छा 5 up. अच्छा फाइल कॉल करा हैतला. आपण बस. आपण 5 रे तो से लिस्ट
Item
सेठी
5
नाही.
may please.
हैं?
Item 5.
Your name, sir? आपण को नाटा?
PC Das. My
Oh, आपण
senior.
Yes, Mr. PC Das on behalf of PC Jenna for the petitioner. Yes, what do you say, sir?
My lord, that the present petition challenging that order dated 8/11/2013 passed by the Law and Session Judge cum Social Judge Vigilance Bala sir,
Yes.
that he has sentenced of
Acquittal order ta.
acquittal order that has been.
So what is the scope of interference in a case of acquittal?
That interference only allegations that that he has there is the opposite petition number 1 who is in that order that he admitted that
But
there
who,
there is-
please just place the
place-
finding by which you say that
the grounds, man, the grounds.
that grounds in a case of revision doesn't help. You have to straight away come to the judgment and order, which part you say that it is perverse. There is error apparent on the face of the record. Grounds always definitely will be something more than what is their content actually.
Check was, my lordship, bounced. Check was bounced and check was granted by the society, and the secretary has not signed it. And the check was
just, sir, what you are saying, you place that from the record. Just leave this habit of addressing the court like a speech. It's not a debate competition. It's a serious courtroom deliberation. And there is a adjudication by a court of competent jurisdiction. Pleadings are there. Order is there. You straight away come to that part which supports your contention or will support your contention.
in order number, page number 10, my lordship.
Straight away come to page 17.
Page
17 double marking ହେଇଛି 17. 5 ରୁ ପଢିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କରନ୍ତୁ. Para 5 internal page.
internal page.
Ah,
on
yes.
appraisal of the prosecution evidence.
Yes.
The lawyer
Just adjust the microphone a little below. Microphone ଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଉପରକୁ ରହୁଛି.
the law and court below held that the appellant had a liability, and in discharge thereof he had issued Exhibit 1. It was dishonored for want of sufficient funds. The appellant was thus guilty under Section 138 of the NI Act. With this finding, it sentenced the appellant as aforesaid.
Yes.
Para 6. It is submitted by the appellant that he could not have been found guilty of the offence under Section 138 of the NI Act in absence of any material that he had issued in Exhibit 1 and was aware of its contents.
Yeah.
PW1 has admitted that he filed in the details. He filled in the details of the payee, amount and date on the check. The appellant was not aware of the check amount and the date of its presentation. In that view of the matter, he could not be held guilty for the dishonor.
Yes. Read further.
Para 7.
No, read further. Yes. 7 मत देखा जाओनी. 7 नहीं पारे. Yes. Stamp लागिची देखा जाओनी.
Para
Yes.
7.
Yes.
Admittedly, the appellant was a member loanee of the society. it is the evidence of PW1 that he had availed the loan of 20,000. There is no material to the contrary. The appellant has admitted to have issued a blank check. It is the prosecution evidence that PW1 has filled in the details on the check. The check bears the date 4/6/26 and the society's name as pay and the amount of 24,992.
ତାପରେ ଅଟକିବେ slowly ପଢିବେ.
Yes.
In words and figures,
In words and figures,
all
all
in
in
the,
the handwriting of PW1.
stop there.
Yes.
Then
Then it's
so that is the crucial evidence.
crucial evidence. Yes.
What is your answer?
He has
And Mr. Das,
my this.
it is very usual. It is not improbable also. Whenever a loanee is taking a loan, any one of us, they take blank checks. So who filled up the check? Whose handwriting?
PW1 and
So PW1 is the accused here or the appellant is the accused here?
the appellant.
Then how do you prove a criminal liability? Blank check per se, Mr. Das, is not a legal tender also. Do you realize? So what ground you have taken? Jo kohochanti, now you come to the ground.
That ground, I have taken the ground in page 6.
Kuhantu,
For that-
submit. Now you can submit the ground. What is your ground?
The ground is that when the check was dishonored due to insufficiency of fund, thereafter the check was issued by the opposite party number 1 is correct, and the signature is admitted. There is no contrary to prove by the accused and the opposite party number 1.
Is
As
that
per-
an essential ingredient of the
as per the
dishonor of check? Is one of the essential ingredient?
that,
Is it the only essential ingredient?
that has been
Just read the substantive
in one section 118 of the NI Act that has been written.
138 पढ़ंतु. Substantive offense टा पढ़िबे. NI Act दियंतु.
Section 138, dishonor of check.
Please, yes.
Section 138, dishonor of check for insufficiency, etc. of funds in the account, where any check drawn by a person on an account maintained by him with a banker for payment of any amount of money to another person from out of that account for the discharge in whole or in part of any debt or other liability is returned by the bank unpaid, either because of the amount of money standing to the credit of that account is insufficient to honor the check, or that is exceeds the amount arranged to be paid from that account by an agreement made with that bank. Such person shall be deemed to have committed an offense and shall, without prejudice to any other provision of this act, shall be punished with imprisonment for a term which may be extended to 2 years, or with fine which may extend to twice the amount of the check, or with both.
First part टा जोड़ा आरंभ कले सेटा slowly पढ़ंतु. First जोड़ा आरंभ होइछि से section टा.
Where any check drawn by a person.
Stop there. So drawing of check is the essential ingredient of this offense. आपण last part टा prove करचंती. Last part, dishonor of the check you have proved. But the first part, have you proved it?
The first part First part I have already that the signature.
Apna 7 first part re gote check re signature is not the entire thing.
That has been admitted by the borrower.
So you are adding that word signed by the person, but it is not saying signed by a person. It is saying drawn by a person. Whenever a check is dishonored but signed by a person, that definition you are attributing to section 138.
Yes.
The problem is once you admit that you received a blank check, the check was filled up, the amount was filled up by somebody else, then how can you attribute that there is insufficiency of fund?
Because that appellate.
Please appreciate that.
No,
So that cannot be attributed. Once PW1's handwriting is amount is proved, how much amount, say, just give an example, how much amount is kept in your account today? Give a guess, just make a guess. Don't hesitate. I make a guess, 5 lakhs. I take a blank check from you, put 5 lakh 1, 5 lakh 1, rupees 5 lakh and 1. It will be dishonored. So criminal liability, then you read further paragraph 7. The check bears the date 4/6/2006. Date is again a problem.
Then
You maintain in an account, you maintain a quarterly balance. Monthly balance be not required. So one never knows on 4/6/2006 what is the amount and on 5/6 what is the amount. That is how the language uses drawn a check. Drawing a check is a conscious act as far as amount is concerned and the pay's name is concerned. Other problem is that you don't want to pay me any money.
Yeah.
Suppose you don't want. Can I say that since I have written my name in my own handwriting and presented it to the bank? So why I'm spending some time with you? That should be your approach. That should be your approach.
Even though
It's another thing that you are holding a brief.
Right.
Client has said you something. He may have actually taken a loan, not paid, but is that sufficient to bring home a case under 138? That's the question. Then read further paragraph 7. The appellant has admitted to have issued blank check. And here is a case where you have examined him that
Nice.
have you issued a check? He says that I have issued a blank check.
Nice.
So that day of examination in chief or cross-examination, the case was closed. Then read further. Can you just read further? Page 17, paragraph. There is no material to the contrary. Sub-para, 6, just below 6.
Right.
The appellant had admitted to have issued a blank check.
That it therefore follows that
No, it is the prosecution evidence.
para 7 is the I have read.
Yes. Para 7.
Para 7. Admittedly, the appellant was a member loanee of the society. It is the evidence of PW1 that he had availed the loan of 20,000. There is no material to the contrary. The appellant has admitted to have issued a blank check. It is the prosecution evidence that PW1 has filled in the details on the check. The check bears the date 4/6/2006.
Yes.
And the society's name as pay. And the amount of 24,992 rupees in words and figures, all in the handwriting of PW1. It therefore follows that the appellant did not fill the check amount. Prior to the putting of the check amount, no notice from the society had been issued to the appellant, intimating him that
That is, if you read the judgments, that is the most essential part. There has to be notice. Here, first part that he has not, the court
received. He has not received. The appellant has not received the notice.
Then
that is the.
You see, you prove, you produce, you basically produce evidence that PW1 has filled it up,
For that reason,
no notice.
I have
So
also
I was just asking you that
Well,
on a particular date, whether what is the balance, that is how notice is relevant.
yes.
Then the respondent has not otherwise proved that.
Then
The respondent has not otherwise proved that on
proved
4/6/2006, appellant had a liability to that extent.
the respondent has not proved the loan ledger relating to the appellant, though a Xerox copy thereof has been filed. The copy of
Filed.
Xerox copy has been filed. The copy of the resolution dated 1/10/2005 of the society has been marked as X. No explanation has been offered by the respondent why the loan ledger and the resolution book of which PW1 is the custodian have not been brought on record.
So that is a great problem with the prosecution case. If you read Evidence Act, you have to produce the best evidence.
Yes.
If you do not produce the loan ledger and the resolution book, then the case is also not made out. So there is nothing, and as far as revision is concerned, and even if you look at the judgment which convicted him, just look at it. On what basis the Lorded Court was proceeding?
He has stated that the Lord Court has stated that he is unaware of the check amount, but
Yes.
In the page 16, my lordship, in judgment, page 16, that it contradicting para 2. That has been
page 11, para 6-7, dekhun. Page 11. The Lorded Court at the first instance committed a fatal error.
It is para 6.
Para 7 ne bhi dekhuntu. Yes, anyway, para 6 padhantu.
It is
quickly padhantu.
It is the settled principle of law that if the check is issued by the accused in favor of the complainant, presumption under section 139 and under section 118 of NI Act.
What is the language used in the section? 138 abe padutile.
Yes.
What is the language used? Padhantu slowly. First line ta padle paijibe.
Section 138.
Yes, 138.
The dishonour of check for insufficient etc. funds in the account.
Yes.
Where any check drawn by a person.
You see what the Learned Trial Court has done?
Is that the
settled principle of law that if the check is issued by the accused,
issued in favor of the
so then the language is not used issued,
not favor, drawn.
It's drawn.
Drawn favor.
Drawing of check is something different. Then you read 7.
To prove its case, prosecution bank heavily rely on the documentary evidence. Exhibit 1 to 5, the law and counsel for the complainant submitted that prosecution has successfully proved its case, and by proving the alleged check duly signed by the accused. Clause 2, by exhibiting Exhibit 3, intimation of honoring bank regarding the dishonor of check.
Yes.
3, clause 3, by exhibiting Exhibit 4, demand notice which was issued to accused. Clause 4, by filing
the court doesn't even bother that whether it has been received.
That demand notice.
Issuance of is not sufficient.
Issuance is not sufficient.
The court, apprases the case with a wrong notion that issuance of check. Then it only says that if it is signed, that is sufficient. Then what about blank check and stolen check?
That is the
you see, the intention of not to pay can be proved if the person signs the check, draws the check, and presents it, hands it over. But somebody takes a blank check.
That is not a legal tender. That is the main problem. That is the dispute.
Yes. Upon NI Act, eta dekhuntu. Jota achi banking re jota achi. What is a promissory note? What is that?
Again,
you can't just give a blank check, any amount will be filled up, you will be liable. That's not the way to do things. So there is nothing actually.
Yes, ma'am.
The Lorded Court simply proceeded that since she has signed And you see, the learned court is so casual. He doesn't discuss the notice also.
Section 4 is says that.
No, it's not. There is no notice.
That is for
Yes, yes.
page 16 also in judgment, my lordship. That is clause para 2. That was in stated, my lordship. The appellant was
Sir, which page? Which page you are
page
referring?
16.
1/6. Yes.
1/6.
Yes.
That the appellant calls in
No,
question.
basically, you should be satisfied that by going through the judgment which is in your favor,
If-
whether you can make out a case.
Make out that there is a case. If
That's the difficulty. The judgment which makes out a case in your favor,
if my lordship,
it has not considered the relevant material.
if my lordship give me some time, I will place some judgments with you.
There is not a single judgment. There is not a single
I
judgment.
have placed some-
You see, in criminal law, there is not a single judgment that by casually just stating something, deviating from the essential ingredient, you will get a conviction. And that too at the level of a high court. The only way you can show that the learned trial court, the court of the first instance, had considered the relevant materials and the appellate court failed to notice it. The learned trial court has changed the entire thing.
appellant has agreement. He has stated that he has taken the loan agreement from the society.
You see, this appellate court has taken note of that.
Miles,
This person who has issued the check is a loanee,
loanee.
but that is not sufficient to make out a case in 138. And you don't produce this resolution. Only a photocopy was produced. It is not admissible.
That solution. I will.
Resolution you have not produced, and that demand, because the resolution was that this fellow is liable to pay 24,992. That is not there. No case made out, sir.
If my give me 2 weeks time, I will satisfy. Also.
No point in keeping it.
Then
You come up with a better case. You have argued
I will argue with
you have
the person.
argued and we have spent substantial time. It's not a good
I
thing
will
to
take
adjourn the matter for the sake of adjourning it. There is nothing.
Next week I will satisfy. Also. Next week any date, Miles. Next week.
No, the problem is that you prima facie there is nothing,
The prima facie case,
and the case law nothing will improve.
that is the main question, Miles.
The case law has to be considered in the facts and circumstances, have to be applied in the facts and circumstances of the case. So PC Das on behalf of PC Jana for the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner was heard at length. The learned counsel prays for further time to advance arguments as prayed for. List on Aji ke tarikh hai? 15th.
Yes, Miles.
On 15/11/2023.
Yes.
Item 6.
Obliged, Miles.
Yes, and most likely when your senior argued the matter in 2014,
Miles.
he adjourned for this thing only,
Miles.
and it is kept for 9 years.
Miles.
Yes, 6.
Yes, my lord, in item 6, my lord, during the last occasion disposing the IA, that is IA number.
Just kindly speak to the microphone, sir. Adjust the microphone. Yes.
Yes, my lord. My lord, during
When you are looking below to the file, the microphone is up, so it is not catching.
Again. My lord, my humble submission before your lordship, during disposing the IA, that is 965, your lordship has categorically opened that the petitioner is directed to produce the recent document regarding the treatment of his wife. But unfortunately, my lord, though they are shifted to Bhubaneswar, but nobody is there in their house to be.
I have not directed. You have not reading the order.
There is no such.
This again and again, I am really struggling with this. You will attribute so many things to the court has directed. The learned counsel for the petitioner fairly submits that he has not filed any recent document to indicate the necessary treatment and the 6th
Yes.
permission to withdraw the IA.
So,
You are
my
not
lord,
reading the order even.
no, I meant to.
Kindly read the order.
Yes, my lord, I am aware. My humble submission is that your
Why you
lordship,
are saying that I have directed, court has directed?
Yes, open that, my lord, not direct.
No, it's not open. It's not an opinion. You are not reading, sir. Kindly read it.
Yes, I am aware, my
Don't
lord.
make. Sir,
That is also-
sir, don't say yes and go on extempore submission. Read the order.
That, my lord, let me go.
Or if you do not want to read the order, then just tell that. Then I will not read the order.
No, what your lordship did,
So kindly read it.
my lord. The affidavit also not.
Sir, you are
published, my
not
lord.
reading the order. You are insisting.
I need some time to be furnished an affidavit, my lord.
Sir,
So,
there is nothing to be there. You are not reading the order, sir. You have not read the order. That is why you are making extempore submission.
no,
May I read it for you?
no, my lord. Sorry,
Then why you are not
the
reading?
file is not with me, my lord.
Sir, really sad.
So,
Sir, you are not looking at the file, not getting the file.
my lord,
You are assuming things.
no, my lord.
May I read the order? The IA has been filed on 17/7/2023, including a medical certificate dated 10/10/2023.
Yes, that is the old one, my lord.
The CHC Rajkishore Nagar and another prescription dated 14/5/2019.
My lord.
Seeking interim relief for treatment of the wife. The petitioner was arrested on 22/3/2022.
Again.
From the date of arrest, the medical prescription is at least 14/5/2019,
Yes,
and the other is 10/10/2022,
my lord.
and the IA was filed on 17/7.
My lord.
So it has been noted.
So, my lord.
So where is the occasion for the court to direct anything?
Let me submit, my lord.
Sir, you have
bear with
submitted,
for a
sir.
moment, my lord.
Sir, don't use it as a cliche that as if you are not allowed to submit. You should say that fairly, sir. I don't have the brief. So you are going on submitting. When I ask that you read, so you are saying that I don't have the brief.
My lord, what I am taking the instruction,
What's your name?
myself, D.K. Mahapatra.
So D.K. Mahapatra, Learned Counsel, makes submissions when regarding the earlier order dated 11/10/2023, where he sought for adjournment to advance arguments. When the Learned Counsel makes submissions regarding the order passed in IA number 965 of 2023, and the court asked him to go through the order, he submits that he doesn't have the brief with him and may be accommodated.
Sorry, my lord.
As prayed for, list on. When do you want?
My lord, 1 week after, my lord. Because they have
As
to
prayed for,
furnish,
list on 28/11/2023.
they have to furnish an affidavit also, my lord. In that order, that is also reflected, my lord. Regarding criminal antecedent. That is why I am submitting, my lord. Nobody is there in their
Sir,
house.
you are saying so many things. You could have very well said that. You could have very well said that. The order dated as directed by order dated 11/10/2023. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be granted further time to file affidavit regarding past allegations of any criminal activity,
My lord.
if any, against the petitioner.
Item 7,
Oh, like,
Yes, Mr. Patnaik. Mr. Standing Counsel, you are there in that matter.
Yes.
The 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. So A.N. Patnaik for the petitioner, Mr.
I'll
Standing
also
Counsel.
cause production. CD is not the man. I'll also see.
Lord, may I please, your lordship? Item 7.
Yes.
May I please? Lord, I am filing interim application. But Lord, I
Interim application in NDPS, I will not allow. What is the quantity of
quantity, my lords?
what is the quantity of contraband?
Yes, 291 kilo.
291 kilo, I will not allow. If you
Lordship.
want, I'll pass that order.
Lordship, as your lordship, if your lordship permit me will only. In the meanwhile, final
Learned
PR has
Counsel
been
for the
submitted.
petitioner
If your
submits that
lordship-
the petitioner may be granted interim bail on the ground that the wife of the petitioner is suffering from certain leprosy hospital ଆଣିଥିଲେ ଯୋଉଟା ସେଇଟା
Again, again. Well, space 7. Sai Lakshman Naik.
and due to some health issues of the wife suffered on the ground that his wife is suffering certain health issues. Since the wife has already consulted the concerned gynec specialist in the Syed Lakshman Naik Hospital. She has already consulted. She wants to consult.
No, but the consultant pays 6 million. The advice to do a better treatment, examine and a better treatment below the high.
The copy to serve korchanti.
Yes, Lord, I have
Yes.
already served.
The learned standing counsel shall obtain instructions regarding the annexer authenticity of the annexers A series annexed to the petition. The IA order kar diyantu, you obtain instruction regarding that. Para. IA pore lekhontu main petition. That is BLAPL 12494 of 2022. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall, the learned standing counsel shall obtain up-to-date case diary, status of trial,
Yes.
antecedents of the petitioner regarding any past allegations of criminal activity. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall, the petitioner, an affidavit on behalf of the petitioner shall be filed indicating the past allegations of criminal activity, if any. By what time you can file the affidavit?
Lords, by next week, my lord. By Tuesday or Wednesday. By Tuesday, Wednesday. I file, lords.
The affidavit be filed by
Wednesday.
15/11/2023. Copy be served on the learned standing counsel, who shall
Bail
obtain
petition
instruction.
copy is not there, my lord. Not
Sorry?
served. Only bail petition copy not served, my lord.
No, after you serve,
No.
so after you serve, then I will pass order.
No, no, Lordship may kindly say, I have served, my lord, but your Lordship may see, I have served, my lord, but
served a copy of the
another copy may be
on
served,
the
my lord.
Sir, don't leave this habit of speaking to
No,
the
no.
mic when the order is dictated.
I'm sorry. Lord, I'm
What you are-
beg apologize, my lord.
Why should you apologize?
Lord, because I'm
You
interfering.
you are continuously interrupting and apologizing. You just go to your home and see what you are doing in the YouTube. What is happening in the court? He cannot say that the copy has not been served. You are going on shouting.
No, that's my lord. I'm saying, my lord, because
Produce the memo. Produce the receipt. You have served copy. The learned standing the learned standing counsel submits that
yes,
he has not received copy of the IA.
No, I receive.
I receive.
Main petition, bail petition.
He has not received the copy of the bail petition. You file it in the court, not here.
No, Lordship.
You show it to him.
The IA copy.
No, there two copies are there. IA and bail application. That 2 copies are there.
12494
Yes.
IA 1180 of 2023.
Lordship, may I permitted
Yes.
one thing, my lord? I'll serve extra copy, my lord, in course of day.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has served the copy of the bail petition on
13 December
13.
2020.
13 December.
13 December
December
Yes.
2022.
2022 and the IA copy on
5 September 2023.
5/9/2023. The learned counsel, standing counsel, submits that he may be provided with extra copy of the bail petition as well as the IA you are having.
Yes.
He may be provided with an extra copy of the BLAPL. How much time you will serve the copy?
Well, in course of day.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall serve the copy during course of the day. List on 29/11/2023. You obtain the case diary and
Yes,
antecedents also obtain you file that affidavit indicating past allegations.
my-
Yes.
Grateful.
Item 8.
May I please?
Mr. Siddheswar Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Yes.
My lord. The allegation that the petitioner has been facing trial for the offence 498 and 302 IPC. on
Case
the-
diary is there.
My lord, city is there already. My lord, trial has, my lord, commenced. My senior friend has given certain depositions. My lord, let him come with the up-to-date deposition because the last witness was examined on 32nd August, my lord. 32nd August 2022.
The learned counsel for the petitioner has furnished copies of the depositions. The last witness having been examined on 2/8/2023. The learned counsel for the
23rd.
petitioner shall obtain up-to-date shall obtain instruction regarding the up-to-date status of the trial and copies of the depositions of witnesses examined in the meantime, and serve copies thereof.
But
By now, who is the star witness, Mr. Mahanti? Relied on by the prosecution.
the informant is PW6. He has stated he doesn't know about the occurrence and nothing police. He has not.
Informant. I'm asking about the star witness. I'm not asking.
Son is the star witness, the eyewitness. My lord.
Eyewitness.
This-
He has been examined.
He has
He has
been
been
examined
examined.
and turned hostile.
Okay.
Style.
Just see it further.
My lord, I think trial must have finished in the meantime.
No, my lord. My instruction last yesterday. No witness has been examined.
So,
after-
so you get that instruction.
Otherwise, your lord,
I-
Because in 302, it's not for the asking.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, for a matter of trial, he may be acquitted. That's another thing.
My lord. So
when do you want, Mr. Mahanti? When can you get the copies?
if they have-
December.
next week, my lord, I will.
Are you sure you can
like
obtain?
2 weeks time will be given because
List on 28/11/2023. You serve obtain and serve copies.
so my
Because after serving copy, everyone is asking the bail should be allowed, which I am not doing that. Because you see, the eyewitness he has now turned hostile. So that is the point in, keeping the matter there. You may be acquitted. Yes. Granted earlier. As prayed for list on 4/12/2023. Yes, next.
Item 10.
No, I made a BC, my lord. Sought for adjourn for because of
Vivekananda
collecting-
Mahapatra for the petitioner, hybrid mode like and Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner. 6 accommodation. 6 further accommodation. Though it was granted earlier on 29/8/2023, 13/7/2023, and 10/10/2023. 10/10, 29/8, 13/7. To grant further opportunity to the petitioner. List on. When do you want, Mr. Mahapatra?
evidence to
5/12/2023. 5/12.
again.
As stated by the learned counsel for the petitioner, he shall obtain the copies of the deposition as the trial has progressed in the meantime. Yes, next.
Item 11.
You have case diary, Mr.
yes, fellow. Last time, Kimlen incident was called
And
for.
the item 10, you have case diary.
Yes.
The learned standing counsel submits that case diary is available. 11, call again. Yes, next.
12.
To be called again. Yes, next.
13.
Mr. Das.
Lordship, item number 12.
12 also like that.
Item 12.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
On 30/10/2023, the affidavit executed by the father of the petitioner has been served to the opposite party, my lord.
Yes.
What is your the learned counsel is there?
Yes, my lord.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
Prabha Patel?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You are from the same chamber or what?
No. I am engaged at legal aid counsel on behalf of the.
Yes. What is your response, madam? Could you obtain instruction in response to the affidavit from the informant?
No, sir. They have not received my phone call, sir. I want to consult them, but they have not received my
Mr.
call.
Umashankar Patel for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, Srimati M.S. Suprabha Patel on behalf of the informant victim. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has served the copy of the sentence. The learned counsel for the petitioner reiterates his submission as noted in the order dated 31/10/2023 that he has served a copy of the affidavit filed on 17/10/2023 on the learned counsel for the informant. Para. The affidavit copy you are having, Mr. Yes. The learned counsel for the informant submits that she may be accommodated further to obtain instruction in response to the said affidavit, inasmuch as she has not been able to get in contact with the informant / victim. Yes, how much time, madam?
If you 7 days, sir.
As spread chronically submits that she may be accommodated further to obtain instruction. Said affidavit. Yes. Okay, he has not been able to contact the. One
thing, my lord, as I found in my lord in some document, trial has started, my lord. Trial, one of the witnesses was examined, my lord, that as it seems from the order sheet dated 18/9/23.
What is the age of this person?
Yes, my lord.
25.
25. You know the reason of this the whole thing.
Yes, my lord. That's why, my lord.
So there is no point in keeping him behind bar.
My lord, correct, my lord. Because what I submit, my lord.
But the only concern is sentence that as prayed for by the learned counsel for the informant, list on 22nd October.
Yes, my lord.
22nd October 2023.
November.
22nd November 2023. The learned counsel for appearing for the petitioner as well as informants shall also obtain instruction regarding the present status of trial, whether the victim has been examined in the meanwhile.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sorry. The learned counsel for the petitioner, pin karantu. I have to see that. The learned counsel for the petitioner and the informant being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court at Sundargarh, address arguments. Haspara. Then, yes. Yes. Next, please.
Item 13.
13, may I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
In this case, this is a case under section 302 of IPC, and here the present petitioner is in custody since 2/10/2020, more than 3 years. And here prosecution allegation so far as
You have produced the photocopies of the deposition.
photocopy of the deposition of 7 witnesses.
Yes.
My lord, since last 3 years, out of 37 charge sheeted witnesses, only 7 witnesses were examined, my lord.
So I am requesting the court to furnish so that it can be actually expedited.
Status report has called for, my lord, and it is at flag A.
Yes. Again, for the report I can call, that is 8/9, dated 8/9/2023.
Yes. The deposition copies I have furnished.
Informant has not been examined. And what is the nature of evidence? Here, though I am not going to decide.
Yes, my lord.
But
Evidence
there is an eyewitness account.
My lord,
Evidence.
one of the main material witness, my lord, Subra Kesi Kshatriya, my lord.
Yes.
Her 164 statement has been the she has not been examined.
She is the informant.
She is the
I am
informant.
referring to she. I am referring to her only.
She has not been examined.
That is the intimation.
Yes,
My lord, one thing I want to
he has
submit.
to wait for that.
In the affair, it is, my lord, informant is Subrakasi Kshatriya, and she is the mother of the deceased, and she stated as if she had seen the occurrence, my lord. And she is.
So I understand you may say that there is no direct
my lord,
evidence.
In her one.
But as far as 439 statement petition is concerned, I am not concerned with that.
Yes.
I have to see a reasonable probability of the case they are presenting. Prosecution is presenting.
No, I am only saying that in 164 statement, she has stated that I had not seen the occurrence, and I had that my 164 statement is there. My lord.
No, my lord. Warrant declaration is there.
164
ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ରଶ୍ମିକାନ୍ତ ଜୋରେ ଦୌଡ଼ିକି ନାଳ ପାଖକୁ ପଳାଇଲା ମୋ ଝିଅର ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଧରି ମୁଁ ଟେକିଲା ବେଳେ ସେ ମତେ କହିଲା ମା ମତେ ମାରିଦେଲେ ମତେ ଡାକ୍ତରଖାନା ନେଇଯା ମାନେ that is the statement, my lord. That is the oral
No, no.
declaration.
No, my lord, I'm reading completely, my lord.
Who pays that?
The
Both of you are reading, I'm not getting the page. Page.
Page, my lord, 164 statement.
You have given as subsequently with memo or the original petition?
Memory mu deposition
My lord,
copy
my
ଦେଇଥିଲି,
kindness.
but 164 statement I am some.
He is having the case diary. Ne apna padhantu. Mr. Das, you just read. So he's having the case diary.
The relevant person I am reading, my lord.
Relevant ଟା ପଢିଲେ ଅସୁବିଧା ପୁରାଟା ପଢନ୍ତୁ.
That will be taken as
ତାହେଲେ context ଟା ଜଣା ପଡିବ.
in totality. That
Ah,
will be taken
yes.
in totality.
ମୋର ନାମ ସୁବ୍ରକେଶୀ ଛତ୍ରିଆ, ବୟସ ସୋ। ମୋର ଝିଅ ଯାଜ୍ଞସେନୀ ଦିଗାଲ ଆଜିକୁ 15 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ ରସିକାନ୍ତ ଦିଗାଲକୁ ବାହା ହୋଇଥିଲା। ସେମାନଙ୍କର 3ଟି ଛୁଆ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ରସିକାନ୍ତ ମୋ ଝିଅକୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ମଦ ପିଇ ପିଟାମରା କରୁଥିଲା। ମୋ ଝିଅ ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟରେ ରହୁଥିଲା। ବେଶୀ ପିଟାମରା ଅତ୍ୟାଚାର କରିବାରୁ ମୋ ଝିଅ 5 ବର୍ଷ ହେବ ଆସିକି ଆମ ଘରେ ରହୁଥିଲା। ମଝିରେ ରସିକାନ୍ତ ଆସି ମୋ ଝିଅକୁ ନେବାକୁ ଗଣ୍ଡଗୋଳ କରେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ମୋ ଝିଅ ଯାଏ ନାହିଁ। ଗତ 30/9/2020 ତାରିଖ ବୁଧବାର ଦିନ ମୋ ଝିଅ ଦଶମୁଣ୍ଡା ନାଳକୁ ଗାଧେଇବାକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲା। ସେଦିନ ବର୍ଷା ଜୋରରେ ହେଉଥିଲା। ବେଶୀ ଡେରି
Mr. Das, I can take that liberty with you. I have completed reading.
my lord.
Nothing, no infirmity.
Yes. So further
The infirmity କୋଉଟା କଣ ଅଛି କହିଲେ? କିଛି
no, in the FIR
See, absolutely probable.
yes.
Absolute probable. ଏଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉଟା ସେଟା ପଢିବା 164 statement
164.
ଆପଣ କୋଉଟା improbable କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
I am saying only this, my lord. In the FIR she stated that ମୋ ଆଖି ସାମ୍ନାରେ ଏସବୁ ଘଟଣା ଘଟିଲା, ସିଏ ମାରିଲା ଇଏ କଲା, କିନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ 164 statement ରେ ସେ କହୁଛି ଯେ I got information from
Sir, exaggeration ହେଲେ ସିନା
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
164 is not exaggeration.
Yes,
Yes.
only the thing.
ତେଣୁ
Exaggeration କେତ ମାନେ
Those contradiction can be made during the trial or argument, not at, you can do it at the cross-examination, my lord. That cannot be.
so there is a very
Under 439, those things cannot be considered.
other aspect is, my lord, there is very slow progress in trial.
Sir, it can be a ground. You are absolutely correct. But you must understand that you just read 2-3 decisions where the Supreme Court has overturned the last about 3 years. And as per his instructions, there has not been much progress of the trial. The learned additional district and session judge Baliguda, by his letter dated 8/9/2023, has furnished the status of the trial, wherein it is indicated that 7 witnesses have been examined out of 34 charge-sheeted witnesses. বন্ধ আছে না চলছে 6/12/2020
co-accused. Item 15.
next item sir
Another co-accused.
same FIR okay same order
Obliged.
ଆଜ୍ଞା 14/15 ଆରେ ନେକ୍ସଟ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କୋଉଟା
Obliged.
yes next please
16.
May I please your
called again yes
my lords.
item
Item 16, my lords. Kindly taken up.
Mahapatra, you don't change your name to Vivo, plus don't appear through mobile phone. Use your system.
My lords, actually laptop system ଟା ଜାଣିନି ବୋଲି
ଜମା ଜାଣି
ମାଙ୍କୁ ମେଡିକାଲ
affidavit file କଲେ କି ନା ତାପରେ ଦେହ ଖରାପ
2 weeks after, my lord, in the meantime.
The Learned Counsel seeks further accommodation to file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner through his father, as indicated in terms of the submissions noted in the order dated 4/10/2023. As spread for list on Mr. Prasad mention korthile bodhe eta.
Yes, my lord. You are spraying for
You are Mr. Prasad?
No, sir. Sivaranjan Pillai.
Mr. Sivaranjan Pillai, sorry. Mr. Sivaranjan Pillai for the petitioner. What do you want, sir?
Sir, I want to adjourn for 2.
Yeah, The learned counsel for the Mr.
Mehta.
Standing counsel, here you are appearing.
Yes.
So standing counsel for the state, Mr. Polai, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to advance arguments as paid for list on 6/12.
City is not there. City.
His diary is available.
Not.
The learned as paid for list on 6/12 to grant further opportunity. Then Sapara, the learned standing counsel shall obtain up-to-date case diary, criminal antecedents, oblique criminal antecedents, oblique instructions. Yes.
18,
Mr. Bharat Bhushan Rautray for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state.
Application for withdrawal, both applications, item 18 and 19. Item 18 and 19 permitted to withdraw, my lord.
By the order dated 31/8/2023, this court directed an affidavit be filed on behalf of the petitioner regarding past allegations of criminal activity, if any. 31/8 लिखिले. Thereafter, on 4/10/2023, the matter was adjourned to comply with the order dated 29/8/2023. Today, when the matter is taken up, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks to withdraw the petition and files a memo dated 10/11/2023 is taken on record. Learned AGS submits AG reiterates the submissions that the petition has past allegations of criminal activity against him since the year 2016. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned AGA, the petition stands disposed of at this stage.
Next is same. 19 same. Out of
Dismissed at this stage. Dismissed at this stage. Yes.
19,
same, my lord. Out of same affair.
Same affair.
Yes, my lord.
But different person.
Yes, my lord.
But Citrita, antecedent ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ secondary.
ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ସମସ୍ତେ 2016 ରୁ ସେଲିବ୍ରିଟି. ରେକର୍ଡ ରଖିବେ ସେଟା, ଏଟା ମେମୋଟା ତ ରେକର୍ଡ ରଖିବେ. ଦିଟା ମେମୋ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ନା ଗୋଟେ? ଦିଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି. ମେମୋ ଚାରିଟା
ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଅଛି, 18 ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି, ଦିଟା ମେମୋ ଦେଇଛି. Two items, item 18 and 19. So number
18 and 19 ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା କଲେ ଟିକେ ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟାମ୍ପ ମାରିକି ତାକୁ ଜେରକ୍ସ କରି ଲଗେଇ ଦେବେ ଟିକେ ଫାଇଲରେ. ଆପଣ ନମ୍ବର ଗୁଡାକ ମେନସନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ତ?
ହଁ, ମେନସନ କରିଛି.
ନହେଲେ ଟୁ ରେଗୁଲେଟ ଦ ରେକର୍ଡ will be problem.
Mention the numbers.
Then first one is 7869.
Yes, my lord.
Then 7899. The past allegations are there.
Same.
So his submission is
Yes,
or,
same.
I may check that. Yes, 9 allegations.
Yes, my lord.
ଆପଣ ଇୟରଟା କାଟି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ so that it will be easier for you to write. Reiterate the submission and then 18 2 matters, 19 one, all 4 matters.
All four matters.
All 4 matters.
Yes,
You have filed memo
yes,
for withdrawal.
yes.
Yes, at this stage. Yes. Yes. Next. Yes.
May I please? I'm
ଛଅଟା
afraid.
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କଲା ପରେ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ. Yes, 20.
Yes, ma'am.
Adya Shakti Priya on behalf of
Mr. Devashan.
Das for the petitioner. You are in item 20.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Yes, Your Lordship, the present petitioner was granted interim bail for a period of 4 weeks. And the meantime, he has surrendered yesterday, Your Lordship. And in the first hour
The
of
Learned
today,
Counsel for the petitioner submits that the period of interim bail granted by order dated 12/10/2023 in IA number 1342 of 2023 is over, and the petitioner has surrendered before the learned court in session of the matter on 9 yesterday Gochandi
yes, Your Lordship.
on 9/11/2023. Para. The BL appeal, you want to press it today or you want further time?
For the time, Your Lordship. Any short
As far as
date.
the prayer for bail is concerned, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for list on. You want in December?
No, Your Lordship. 1 week after this month only.
After 10 days, because my lordship called for the charge sheet, that hasn't come.
On 28/11,
Obliged, Your Lordship.
the learned AGS shall obtain up-to-date instructions. Case diary, next stage of trial. Oblique. So, yes. Yes, next, please.
21.
Minutes, please.
Mahapatra? Audio is not coming.
My lord, I am audible, lordship.
No, your audio is breaking.
My lord,
Voice and also the
I'll go and do in. Lordship, I've the opposite. I've served the copy on the opposite party, the affidavit copy. He has to take instructions.
Mr. Palli, could you
Last
get instruction?
occasion,
Mr. Appearance let me dictate the appearance. Mr. Vidyalok Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state, Mr. Ramakrishna Palli for the informant, oblique victim. The hybrid mode likhive, the learned counsel for the informant being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court at Rayagada, addresses arguments. It is submitted It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that he has already served the copy of the affidavit on behalf of the petitioner on the learned counsel for the informant, oblique victim, to enable him to obtain instruction. Mr. Palli, what is your instruction? Again, the voice is not coming.
For 392 34 IPC.
Yes.
Offense under section 392 34 IPC.
Yes, please.
Lord and Session Judge.
Affidavit you have filed.
My lord, I have not filed.
Mr. SP Das for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation, though granted earlier, to comply with the order dated 28/8/2023, to file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner indicating past allegations of criminal activity, if any. How much time, Mr. Das?
20 days, because it is difficult. I'm taking the brief from an advocate.
Sorry, could not hear, sir.
It is difficult to obtain the case date actually. So more time.
As prayed for in December.
December.
As prayed for list on 5th December. Na kitne? 7th December. Copy affidavit. How much time you want to file the affidavit? That I wanted to ask you.
Actually, I have to obtain the instruction from an advocate. Frankly, I am speaking.
Affidavit will filed in the meantime. Copy of the affidavit be served on the AGA to enable him to obtain instruction. Yes.
Obliged.
24.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Receive the CD.
Okay.
I'll pray for 10 days time.
This is 24.
My lord.
Mr.
Lordship, in this case, I am appearing for the informant, and today I am filing the wakalat.
24. Mr. B.K. Biswal on behalf of the petitioner, for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state, Ms. Mandakini Panda, M.S. Mandakini Panda on behalf of the informant oblique victim. Learned counsel appear, Ms. Panda submits that she has instructions. So you have been engaged by the DLSA. She has been engaged by
legal aid.
She has been engaged by the legal aid to appear on behalf of the informant oblique victim. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall serve one. You have received copy.
No.
Shall serve the extra copy of the petition along with annexures on the learned counsel for the informant. How much time, sir? So Biswal, within 2 days. Within 2 working days. Within 2 working days. The learned AG seeks further accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions. Case diary. In the matter, 164 statement of the victim. Statement of the victim recorded under 164 CRPC. As prayed for list on 29/11. 29/11. Or you want further time?
No.
29/11. Yes, next.
I have also obtained the certified copy 164.
You can provide them. But if you can provide them to the learned AG and the learned counsel for the informant, that will facilitate. Yes, next.
25.
Item number 25, the behalf of Mr. S.K. Naik.
Yes.
Kindly to accept.
Your name, sir?
S.K. Subrat Kalyan Mahanti.
Mr. S.K. Mahanti on behalf of S.K. Naik for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik for the AGA for the state. Learned adjournment. The adjournment is sought for on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner, though granted earlier. As prayed for list on
December
8th of December 2023 to grant further opportunity to the petitioner. Case diary is available. The learned AGA submits that case diary is available. Yes, next.
26.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, initially the case was registered under section 498A, my Lord. But during inquiry, my Lord, the charge sheet
Mr.
was
Himanshu Bhushan Das, Mr. Palli, say something. If you cannot hear you, then there is no point in continuing the. Can you hear me, Mr. Palli?
Yes, sir.
Now he's audible.
My Lord.
Mr. Himanshu Bhushan Das for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state, Mr. Ramakrishna Palli, you have been engaged through legal aid. Again?
DLSA.
The learned counsel engaged through the legal aid, appearing on behalf of the informant oblique victim. Yes, what do you say regarding the prayer for bail, Mr. Palli?
He denied the bail, sir.
164 statement is there. Give it.
Yes. Page 12, my Lord. Page 12 in my brief.
Yes.
Page 12.
Mr. Ramakrishna Palli, being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court at Rayagada, addresses argument on behalf of the petitioner oblique informant. Informant oblique victim. 28.
Yes.
28. Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. Apana Basantu. So, Pila ko basiya ko diyantu. Oda chair khali ko diyantu basus.
Yes, please.
28. Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, additional government advocate for the state. Mr. Mrutyunjay Singha for the informant. The learned counsel for the informant oblique victim being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court, Mayurbhanj at Baripada, addresses arguments. Yes, what do you say, Mr. Singha? You
Yes,
oppose?
I am opposing the query. Yes, my lord. There are 20 witnesses already been examined in this case, Your Honor, including the victim and informant, Your Honor.
Okay.
So, here the medical examination report also corroborating the evidence of the victim also.
Okay.
And victim has already examined and he has stated about the aggravated sexual.
The petitioner, the learned counsel for the petitioner, learned counsel, a prayer for adjournment is made on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner to place on record the copies of the depositions and serve the same on the learned counsel for the state. As prayed for, list on Chari Bara to grant further opportunity. Up-to-date case diary is there.
No, my lord.
The learned AGSL obtain up-to-date case diary oblique instructions in the matter. Rest of the matters after recess. Dinesh Mahanti was appearing in BC. He was not there. Mr. Dinesh, petitioner none. No, none appear. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Mr. Standing Counsel. 4 Mr. Standing Counsel. The Standing Counsel.
I think, my lord, that is in process. That is
the other part, why I was discussing with the bar, the reason being that if the court also doesn't understand, you tell that no, it's not the correct understanding of the law. Court has to be neutral. If that is an essential ingredient, then one has to tell that to the court.
Yes.
No, it is essential. The way it has been defined, this defines either innocence or the, proclivity of the person. None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over, once before, once when it reached, and again after resumption of the proceeding of the court after lunch break. The petition was filed in the year 2013. The only occasion it was listed on 2/12/2013. Date ta thik achi, mu poduchi.
12/9, I think.
12/12.
12/9/13, my lord. 9 orders was, my lord.
12/9 order hi nahi hai
12/9. Honorable Justice B.K. Patel.
Justice B.K. Patel. Scanning report se uthega na kon.
It was only adjourned.
Data 12/9/2013. देखिए स्कैनिंग रिपोर्ट से बोलिए फोल्ड है no, it is 12 no, he's right.
Since my senior friend, my lord, Dilip Isra signed.
You are also saying 12/9.
Yes, ma'am.
My page, no month is there. There is a fold. There is a mark of what a gara podi hai, so apparently there is a fold. 12/9/2023 13. The call like sentence listed on 12/9/2013. A prayer for adjournment was sought for by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Thereafter, the matter has not been listed yet. Listed / taken up yet. Listing hai pare. The petition was filed challenging the order of the learned SDJM Puri in criminal miscase number 98 of 2013, refusing to pass order to unlock and hand over the petitioner the possession of the house sealed in connection with the Kumbharpada PS case number 118 of 2013, corresponding to GR case number 763 of 2013. The learned standing counsel, referring to the averments made in the petition as well as the order impugned, submits that considering the nature of prayer, that is release of the seized property, seizure having made under section 51 and 102 of the CRPC, nothing would survive at present for adjudication before this court. Whatever final order would have been passed in the meantime, there's obviously, yes. So that is how he's not pursuing. Para. Having heard the learned standing counsel, the petition stands disposed of. Next, please.
Item 11.
Mr. Ramlan Shakti Paul for the petitioner. Yes, Mr. Paul.
I pray in the month of December. Maybe
you filed affidavit.
There is no direction to file affidavit.
I was directed to take instruction about the criminal incident. We have taken, my lord. He has got one criminal incident. Let him file affidavit.
Affidavit de diyantu. Upon mane jo process re I mean again and again I'm asking this. Why you are taking time in doing this? Consideration that delay honi.
Yes, ma'am.
Once this trend has started, mu to change karibeni. At least that much is clear. That I will not change the trend that has been followed by my learned brothers in the other benches.
Yes, ma'am.
गोटे प्रॉब्लम आपण कहि परंती जे petitioner will not tell you. Yes, that is the difficulty. They will not come that I am having a 20 antecedents, so
They are also in custody, my lord.
I understand whoever is the relative who is looking after the matter. Petitioner in this and not that petitioner in person. आपण affidavit कोण तांकर देबे की ताबी नो.
Old lady mother is there, my lord.
So obviously someone will look after that praise for the Mr. Standing Counsel for the State, Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. The Learned Standing Counsel submits that as directed by earlier order, he has obtained case diary. He has obtained the case diary,
Only criminal
up-to-date case diary, or only
criminal incident not call for.
he had called for the past allegations against the petitioner regarding criminal activity. We stated that there is one past allegation against the petitioner. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner indicating past allegation of criminal activity, if any. As prayed for,
It's come 1 week after.
affidavit ke din dei paribe.
1 week after.
As prayed for, the affidavit be filed by aji hela kete 10. Affidavit you filed by 17.
Yes, ma'am.
By 17/11/2023.
Yes, ma'am.
Copy be served on the Learned Counsel for the State to enable him to obtain instruction. List on in December you say.
No, my lord. In
List on 29/11/2023.
Yes, my lord.
Up-to-date case diary shall also be obtained.
Item 22.
Petitioner none, Mr. 22 तो सेटा बधे थिला से माने अपियर करथिले ना
नहीं पास ओवर अलरेडी पास
22 पास ओवर हितला petitioner none. So Devasis Naik AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over. Complete the sentence for a paragraph. No one is present on behalf of the informant oblique victim. Though it was directed earlier that the victim oblique informant shall be informed through the Learned Court in session through the office of the Learned Court in session of the matter, as well as the IO, regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. There is a direction, Mr. Naik. Could you inform to the victim oblique?
I haven't got a confirmation. I've
The
informed.
Learned AGA submits that he has not received instructions. So the police officer was directed, the concerned police officer was directed to intimate to inform the victim oblique informant regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. The registry shall intimate the Learned Court in session of the matter to inform the informant oblique victim regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. The Learned DLSA shall provide for engagement of counsel to represent the case of the victim oblique informant if they are unable to represent, if they are unable to engage any counsel. The Learned Counsel appearing for the informant public victim can appear through the nearby virtual court of the High Court of Orissa. the next date of listing, that is date कर दियो 28 ना 28 कर दियो 28 11/20/23 shall be intimated to the informant oblique victim through the concerned IO as well as the office of the Red Court in season of the matter. Yes, next.
Item 32.
Yes, Mr. Naik.
May I please, your lordship, my lord, offense under section 376 and 6 POSCO Act, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, after going through the 164 statement of the victim, my lord.
Devashish Naik, AGA for the state. Lord and counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for, list on
8th of December.
8/12/2023. The learned AGA submits that case diary is available.
Deeply obvious.
Yes, next.
Your lordship, item 33.
Sub item. It 33. There are two items, Mr. Janna.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Mr. On behalf of Mr. Vishnu Prasad Pradhan.
Your name, sir?
Aditya Kumar Prusti.
Aditya Kumar?
Prusti.
Mr. A.K. Prusti, on behalf of Vishnu Prasad, Mr. B.P. Pradhan for the petitioner. Mr. D. Naik, Devashish Naik, AGA for the state. Same order.
34.
Mr. Mohan Kumar Sahu for the petitioner. Mr.
Pray for adjournment, my lord, to file the affidavit.
Mr. Devashish Naik, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to file affidavit as indicated in order dated 12/10/2023 regarding past allegations of criminal activity, if any, against the petitioner. When do you want, sir?
I'll file the affidavit by 20th, my lord.
I would, let the affidavit be filed by 21/11/2023. Copy be served to enable the on the learned state counsel to enable him to obtain instruction. List on 30/11.
8th December.
On 8/12/2023.
Obliged.
Yes, next, please.
35.
Mr. Kuldeep Mahanti for the petitioner. Mr. Devashish, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the state. Yes, Mr. Mahanti.
My lord, as per the last order, yesterday I filed the comprehensive affidavit, my lord. My lord, perhaps it may.
It is not updated.
My lord, I have the Xerox copy, my lord. If lordship may allow me to have.
So you have sought copy on him. He has to obtain instruction.
No, my lord.
So the filing of affidavit should be that he can copy, he can obtain instruction. से भी पाई नथिबे काना आपण तांकर भी फाइल लगेला बेलकु से फाइल ऑलरेडी डिस्पैच हो जाए. Mr. Mahant, Mr. For appearance लिखले बदे the Lord and Counsel for the petitioner submits that in terms of the earlier order dated 4/9/2023 he has filed comprehensive affidavit on behalf of the petitioner through wife
of the petitioner,
through the wife of the petitioner, indicating the past allegations against the petitioner, if any. Stop. Copy of the affidavit is stated to have been served on the learned counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the state shall obtain instructions from the opposite party. Registry shall bring the affidavit on record. So, affidavit केवे फाइल करथिले कहले काली गत काली.
Yes, my lord, yesterday.
The affidavit stated to have been filed on 9/11/2023 shall be brought on record. The scanned copy be updated. Yes, next.
My lord, next date only.
Kebe kohunanti, Mr. Mahapatra, how much time you will take?
Only 10 days time.
List on 23rd?
23rd.
Yes,
23rd. 23/11/2023. Yes, next.
36.
May it please your lordship.
There is a earlier order by a coordinate bench.
No.
No other order.
No.
What is that noting?
No, Justice Parija had given bail, but that is not material now.
Obviously, it has to come before the regular bench. Yes, what do you say, sir?
FIR has been lodged by one Puli Maheshwari between two villagers.
Here there is an order. There is the potent violation of provision of SC and ST Prevention of Atrocities Act. Whether this bench is assigned, whether the verify whether this bench is assigned of the matter and further SRB made whether
They
appeal
taken
under
time.
section 14A will lie to the High Court.
My lord, state had taken time to ascertain as to whether appeal is maintainable or bail will be maintained. This bail appeal is maintainable.
No, actually the registry is to. I have
Yes.
directed the registry. Notes kon hala.
Registry should-
Flag B reschi.
Again, registry should have submitted a note. Because if there are amendments, so I am also not sure.
Right,
Frequent amendments are being
Right, but-
done.
କୋଉଟା କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆପିଲ ବୋଲି ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ହଁ।
ପଢ
Your lordship may
ସେଟା
also
ଟିକେ ପଢି ହଉନି ଭଲରେ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ବୁଲି ପାରିବ ସେପଟକୁ
FIR ତ
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା ମୁଁ ବି ପଢୁଛି ଆପଣ ଦେଖିପାରିବେ ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଦି ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ଏନିୱେ ସେ ମୁଁ ପଢି ଦଉଛି ଆଫ୍ଟର ଏକ୍ସାମିନେସନ ଦ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ମାଇଣ୍ଡ ଦ ଇଂଲିଶ ଦ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆପିଲ has to be filed under section 14A of the SC and ST into bracket Prevention of Atrocities bracket closed Act, 1989. In view of such in view of such report of the SR, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be granted leave to convert the petition to appeal oblique file afresh. One thing you can do, you can file it afresh and withdraw this after you file.
I will file afresh. Your lord.
Convert the appeal, oblique file afresh the petition. Prayer is allowed. 3 weeks time granted or further time.
No time is.
3 weeks time granted to do the needful.
But your lordship may direct. They will return the rejection order. I will substitute
Whatever. The learned counsel tapar likhe 3 weeks time granted. Registry shall return the certified copies of all the documents attached to the BLAPL
My lord.
by replacing the same with attested certified attested photocopy.
My lord.
Yes.
37 same.
37 same. The noting is there.
Noting थिबार कथा. ठीक है देखिए दियो.
Yes, flag B is there. 37.
One.
Yes, it is there.
2 FIR, but out of the same incident.
Yes.
My lord, both cases disposed of.
I am not disposing it of.
Both
I am simply keeping it that he is permitted to convert it oblique file afresh.
My lord.
Because there may be issue that why there was delay.
My lord.
So that is how I am just keeping it alive.
My lord.
Item 38.
Here it is only written section 14A will lie.
My lord.
Same thing. Yes. 38.
38 may I please, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, here the petitioner is in custody since 7/7/2023, lordship.
You are Mr. Pani.
SR Panda.
Mr. SR Panda.
Lordship.
Mr. SR Panda, I'm sorry. Mr. SR Panda for earlier order dated 11/9/2023. As prayed for list on
एक बार.
1st December.
Yes, ma'am.
1st December 2023. You have received the health report regarding health condition.
Health condition, my lord, earlier it was received. The recent, my lord, it has not. I'll bring.
The learned standing council, learned additional standing council shall obtain up-to-date instructions regarding health condition of the injured Abhishek Malik.
Item 40.
As directed earlier. Yes, 40. Mr. Hota. So S. Hota for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra AC for the state, Yes.
for an adjournment.
Mr. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. List on 7/12/2023. You have served copy of the affidavit.
Yes, sir. I'll serve.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sir.
You have sought for instruction in response.
Yes, sir.
The learned AAC shall obtain up-to-date response to the affidavit filed by the petitioner regarding past allegations of criminal activity. Next.
41.
My lord, item 41 can be taken up for next week, my lord.
You are Mr.
KK Jena, my lord.
KK Jena. Mr. KK Jena for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner 6. Further accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. List on 4/12/2023. The registry shall inform the learned court in session of the matter, as well as the learned secretary DLSA to provide legal aid to the petitioner, to the informant oblique victim, if they are unable to engage any counsel on their behalf. The learned counsel, if engaged by the legal aid, can appear on behalf of the petitioner, on behalf of the victim oblique informant at the nearest virtual court of High Court of Orissa. The next date of listing shall also be intimated. List upon date kebe koi dicchendi na? Yes. Yes.
42.
Next date of listing shall also be intimated, and the informant oblique victim shall be informed regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. Mr. Bharat Bhushan Rautrai for the petitioner, Mr. Additional Standing Counsel S.S. Mahapatra for the state, Mr. Deepak Kumar Ponda for the informant. Yes, next. Yes, sorry.
In this case, the victim has already been examined. I will get it, my lord. I need some time, my lord.
The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments as prayed for. When do you want, Mr. Rautrai?
At least 3 weeks time will be given, my lord.
List on 11/12/2023.
Because of IO, my lord, the case is lingering because IO is not appearing. Only he has to, she has to be examined, my lord. All the witnesses have been examined except the IO.
I was discussing, my lord, she was on maternity leave. Lordship on the last occasion on 11/9. Lordship directed after return of the IO from the maternity leave, she will depose the give her deposit.
She reject kar deleni. Maternity leave has been rejected by Mr. Rautrai. What can I do?
I was discussing and
because when you said maternity leave, so I initially
My lord, I pray for an adjournment.
Mr. C. Samantrai for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the state. The registry is, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks for accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for. List on 12th December 2023. The case diary has been received.
No, my lord.
The learned additional standing counsel seeks further accommodation to obtain the case diary. As directed by, as observed in the order dated 17/10/2023, the registry shall do well to inform the learned ADJ cum Special Court POCSO, as well as the learned DLSA, Secretary learned DLSA, learned Secretary DLSA Cuttack, for informing the informant oblique victim regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. In the aegis of the DLSA, counsel may be engaged to represent the informant oblique victim in the present proceeding if they are unable to engage any counsel on their own. Yes, next.
45.
Item 45 pays for adjournment, my lord.
So Saroj Kumar Padhi for the petition.
I am filing Binama on behalf of informant.
Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the state, Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. List on
8th December.
13/12.
8th December.
13/12/2023.
Yes.
The Learned Additional Standing Counsel ASC submits that
Case
case diary is available. Mr. Your name, sir?
DP Patnaik, Durga Prasad Patnaik.
Mr. DP Patnaik, Learned Counsel, submits that he has instructions to appear on behalf of the informant in the present matter. The Okalatnama to be filed. Registry diontu. We can't update here since it's paperless court. The Okalatnama that would be filed shall be Okalatnama. He submits that he shall file Okalatnama in the registry today. The Okalatnama be taken on record. Name of the Learned Counsel appearing for the informant oblique victim shall be indicated in the cause list as well as the case brief. You serve a copy on him. You have received copy.
No.
Copy of the petition be served on the Learned Counsel for the informant oblique victim who has entered appearance today. Yes, next. Yes. Date kar debe sir.
47.
46.
46 Mr. Sahoo thile to sakale.
Time
46.
Apar achanti?
time magia pe mate कहते
Acha. Mr. Das, Mr. SK Das on behalf of Mohan Kumar Sahu for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel for the state. Adjournment is sought for on behalf of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner to advance arguments. As prayed for, list on
December 1st.
5th December 2023. The Learned Additional Standing Counsel submits that case diary is available. Yes. Eyewitness achanti na ko?
Yes. No. My lord, it is suicidal hanging.
Suicidal hanging.
Yes. 304B and 306 is charge sheet.
Okay.
490.
Yes.
47.
Item 47 was paper and adjournment.
So Santosh Kumar Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, S.K. Mahanti, S.S. Mahapatra AAC for the state. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. The registry has not put up any note regarding the order dated 12/9/2023 passed by the coordinate bench. To apna extra copy serve karthile ta purbur lekhontu as prayed for h1 so lekhile as prayed for list on
December
8
hey tomorrow I have lost the track or after padhile. Yes, as prayed for lekhontu list on 8 12 2023. Then you write the Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that he has already filed extra copy in the registry for forwarding the copy of the petition to the office of the Learned Court in session of the matter, so as to intimate the informant oblique victim regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding.
Item 40.
Sorry, since no note has been put up by the registry, if they have taken any steps, registry shall do well to forward the copy of the petition to the Learned Court in session of the matter, so as to intimate the informant oblique victim regarding the next date of listing as well as the right of audience in the present proceeding. Para. The registrar shall also intimate the learned secretary DLSA for taking steps for engagement of counsel through legal aid if the victim oblique informant are unable to engage counsel on their own. Mr. Mahapatra, you forwarded a copy to the IO.
Already we have forwarded and no response has been
Okay.
given, my lord.
The learned ASC submits that he has forwarded a copy of the petition to the concerned IO
Yes.
for transmitting the same to the informant oblique victim and apprising them regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding.
That was sent on 16/9. Again, my lord friend Mr. Proraj
Stop.
has sent
However,
on 10th
yet no response has been received from the concerned IO.
I will be getting the
Yes.
receipt of that.
The next date of listing shall be intimated to the informant oblique victim through the concerned IO as well as the office of the learned court in season of the matter. Yes.
40
What's the urgent to?
8th of December.
Item 40 on behalf of Mr. Dhala taken up.
Mr. Bharat Bhushan Rautray on behalf of DP Dhala for the Durga Prasad Dhala for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the prayer for adjournment. Prayer for adjournment is made on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner. As prayed for list on 13/12/2023 to grant further opportunity. The learned ASC submits that case diary is available. Yes, next.
49.
Yes, please.
Adjournment.
You are Mr. Parida.
Ashok Kumar Parida.
Mr. A.K. Parida for the petitioner. Here, notice is not necessary to the victim. 2N.
2N actually.
Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for list on 12th December 2023. The learned AAC submits that he has received the case diary. Also 160. Also the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of the CRPC. Yes. Next, please. Mr. Santosh Kumar Mahanti for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra AC for the state. Yes, Mr. Mahanti. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. As prayed for. List on 6/12/2023 to grant further opportunity. Case diary.
Yes, my lord. Case diary.
The learned ASC submits that the case diary has been received along with the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of the CRPC.
That is lordship urgent to.
Date kebe calling? 6th of December. Yes, next.
51.
51, my lord, I am serving the affidavit regarding antecedent. Let him obtain instruction.
51, you are filing affidavit today.
Both cases.
51 first item lekhantu. Mr. Sarada Prasad Das, SP Das for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra AC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submit that in compliance of the order dated 21/9/2023, affidavit has been filed on.
File, my lord, I am today filed.
The affidavit in compliance of the. He shall file affidavit today in the registry. The affidavit be taken on record, scanned copy be updated. Copy of the affidavit, Sapara, copy of the affidavit is served on the learned ASC in court, who shall obtain instructions in response to the same. How much time?
Around 10 days time.
List on 28/11/2023.
20.
Mr. Rautray, you have also filed affidavit.
Yes,
When did you file, sir?
Filing, my lord,
Again?
that is the records, my lord.
Acha, I already filed. It is on record.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it is there on record. You have served copy.
This copy na the copy affidavit. Second item.
Sub item. Mr. Bharat Bhushan Rautray for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state. A learned counsel for the petitioner serves copy of the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner. In terms of the earlier order dated 21/9/2023, indicating the past allegations of criminal activity, comma, if any. Stuff. The learned AC shall obtain instructions in the matter to apprise this court. Here, case diary, this is one FIR.
One FIR.
So, case diary is available.
That is available.
As spread for list on notice 2811.
No, first week of my lord, December.
First week December. ଆପଣ ବି first week ନିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଆପଣ କାଇଁ ସେଟା change କରୁଛନ୍ତି କାଇଁ?
No, no, let it comes on the same day.
Yes, that's the
same day. नहीं, December କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ନା. ରାଉତରାୟ ସାହେବ କହିଲେ December. December କରନ୍ତୁ.
4 ବାର.
4 ବାର.
Both cases.
Yes. ତିନି ଜାଗା 4 ବାର କରିଲେ. Yes, next.
52.
May I please, Your Lordship?
In item
52, in fact, the petitioner had filed 2 affidavits.
Yes.
For local security, to ascertain the genuineness.
Yes.
So the instruction was given, but no instruction with regard to that has come to my office.
You are Mr. Das,
My
Mr. Rakesh Kumar Das for the petitioner. He is from West Bengal.
He is from Murshidabad, West Bengal.
Murshidabad.
West Bengal. But his relatives are present at Sambhalpur. In his relative house, he was residing. That's why that's regarding my lordship. I'm filing both 2 affidavits, and in this similar situation matter, my lordship already granted bail to the coaccused person who is similarly situated. My
No,
lordship.
the difficulty is that
My lordship, I know my lordship, he's the outsider. But if my lordship, please.
so it is in his interest
My lordship.
that positive instructions are received.
Okay.
You see, I mean, by filing affidavit, the petitioner is not doing no favor. So it's part of a, very genuine or legitimate legal strategy that if he assures here, then it will go to the low learned court. At least to that extent, it is to endorse to his benefit. So you be patient.
My lordship, if my lordship directed
They may ask there for the local police also. Who knows how they are getting it? I can't just simply expedite it because the no instruction has been received that let the bail be granted.
I'm just playing before my lordship.
I understand. I may be granted as prayed for. List on 23/11/2023.
My lordship.
53.
53, my lord. Limitation application for the delay.
He has appeared already.
This shows that S.J.
Pradhan. Not Sahasra. He's also. He's S.J. Nanda. He's S.J. Pradhan. A notice has not been issued.
Without notice, they must have entered.
That you are right.
For consideration of delay, my lord may fix another date because opposite party is not appearing. So notice be made sufficient.
So how this notice has been issued, I don't understand. There is no order. Apanko order
Mo pakhre nahi.
Mo pakhre bhi nahi.
But notice has been issued.
No, I don't find any order. Only order is that defect as per SR shall be removed within 2 weeks. That is 18 January 2011. But is there a system, Mr. Kanungo, that the notice will be issued by the registry on their own?
Automatic, no.
No, it has to be judicial order.
Criminal leave application notice automatic is impossible. Without discretion of Hon'Ble Court, my lord, no chance of interference of registry.
No, in all matters.
Without
direct-
where leave is sought for. I doubt whether the registry has any power.
In no matters, court, unless court direct.
Do the order sheet. Kete item dakile author dakon.
53.
Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. Petitioner, opposite party, blank. Though the matter has never been taken up, for admission or consideration of the petition for condonation of delay, office note dated what is the date 27/1/2011 37/1/2011 indicates that limitation notice issued to sole opposite party fixing 25/2/2011 to show cause. The registry shall explain the circumstances in which notices were issued, though apparently there is no order to that effect. The defect कौन थिला remove होइछि नै सेटा लेखा हैनि. A note shall also be put up regarding whether the defects have been removed in the meantime or not. The learned AGA submits that he may be granted further time to remove the defects if not already removed. Prayer is allowed further 2 weeks time granted to remove the defects if not already removed. Just ask your office to verify.
I'll do that.
Because I am unable to know what they
I'll
have.
do that. Man.
Yes. List on
What is here?
28/11/2023. So first लिख लेनी the registration. Explain ना कौन लिख ले. By putting up a note through the learned register judicial. Putting up a note before the learned register judicial. Yes. Which shall be placed on record. Yes.
54.
54, my lord. Notice may kindly be issued, my lord.
Mr. S.S. Kanun go AGA for the 54 IRA लिखिबे जो बट MC जोटा 96 of 2007. The petition has been filed for condoning the delay in filing the CRLLP. Delay of लिखिबे 90 days. 90 days. Hard learned AG for the petitioner issue notice by registered post with AD to the sole opposite party. Para requisites for issuance of notice be filed within to the opposite parties career, not sole opposite party, to the opposite parties. Then paras requisites for issuance of notice to the opposite parties be filed within 3 weeks. List after SR. Next.
55.
I renew my prayer, my lord.
Miss case 103 of 2007. Same order. 3 weeks time.
My lord, my lord.
Delay of 95 days. Yes, next please.
56.
Mr. Rupam Misra on behalf of BK Misra for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 13/12/2023.
57.
Office note. Office note put up by the registry indicates that notice issued to OP number 2 has been returned unserved. Yes, next. (57) Limitation notice has not been issued.
Notice may kindly.
This is 50.
7.
138.
138
Here
of
notice on the
2000.
question of admission is there.
On limitation, my lord.
Say it is a handwritten order, so obviously there is a mistake. Some orders have been handwritten in pen. So
Again. The court date, my lord.
the delay, the order is the 18/1/2011. That is the only order.
Miss case number 98 of 07, issue notice on limitation requisites within 15 days. Was
So what the register, when our Peskar or bench clerk has done, he has written issue notice on admission.
Oh, issue notice on admission.
Without mentioning the miscase even.
Oh.
Mr. S.S. Canon AGA for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The order dated 18/1/2011 indicates that notice on question of admission was issued, though by the said date, miscase number 98 of 2007 for condonation of delay was not taken up. Apparently, in the said handwritten order, inadvertent error has crept in. Since no one is appearing for the opposite party, the learned counsel for the learned AGA 6 leave to take notice afresh to the opposite party. Let notice be issued to the opposite party by registered post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice. Let notice on admission. Let notice on admission. Let notice on admission be issued. Requisites for issuance of notice by registered post with AD be filed within 3 weeks in the present correct address. List after SR. The Purboru paragraph to add korantu gote. The office has put up a note dated 19/3/2018 that the limitation notice issued to the sole opposite party has been received personally and reported to be sufficient. Tapar lekhantu, the learned counsel for the stay petitioner submits that since no one is appearing. Padhantu. Yes, issue notice on admission. Here, since the notice has been sufficient, I am issuing notice on admission. You take fresh notice.
Fresh notice,
yes. Yes, notice afresh. Yes.
58.
Neither ready nor unserved notice back. Fresh steps.
Fresh notice, Parad.
The office note put up by the registry dated 9/11/2023 indicates that neither AD nor unserved notice returned back from the sole opposite party after valid service. The learned AGA 6 leave to take notice afresh to the opposite party. On question of limitation. Para, prayer is allowed. Para, let notice be issued afresh to the sole opposite party by registered post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice be filed within 3 weeks in the present correct address. List after SR.
59.
Mr. S.S. Canon AGA for the state petitioner. Miscase 106 of 2002. The petition has been filed for condoning the delay of 66 days in filing the petition. So, para hard learned AGA for the petitioner state. So, para issue notice to the opposite parties by registered post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice be filed within 3 weeks in the present correct address. List after SR. Here the notice is to be taken to Bhadrachalam.
Bhadrachalam, Maharashtra State.
Yes. Next, please.
Item 60.
Item 60, may I pray for an adjournment, my lords.
Mr. Rajendra Narayan Raut for the petitioner. Mr. AG, SS Kanungo AG for the state.
A copy deve.
Learned counsel for the petitioner 6 accommodation. 2 advance arguments. As paid for list on 14/12/2023. The learned AG is 6 for an
Copy of
AG
revision.
request for an extra copy of the petition. The learned petition counsel for the petitioner shall serve an extra copy within 2 working days.
My lords, 3 working days, my lords.
Within 7 days.
My lords.
Yes.
61.
61 also some time maybe.
Mr. PC Acharya for the petitioner, Mr. SS Kanungo AG for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner 6 accommodation to advance argument as paid for. But why this has come for orders? This is already admitted. Defect or
Admitted ହେଇଯାଇଛି
The copy to ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି copy ଦେବେ
issue notice ହେଇଛି ପରା
ହେଇଥାଇ ପାରେ copy ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ
copy ଦେବେନି ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଦେବେ ନା କେମିତି ଆସିବ ନା
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେବି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ନୁହେଁ ଏଟା ଲେଖା ଅଛି default removed and ignore for admission
Eastern date କରନ୍ତୁ
ମୁଁ କୋଡ଼ copy ଦେଇଦେବି
13/12/2023. The learned AGS request for an extra copy of the petition to be served. The learned counsel for the petition shall serve extra copy within 7 days. Since the LCR since the LCR called for by order dated 2/1/2013 has not been received, registry shall send a reminder for obtaining the LCR. Yes. After receipt of the LCR, the scanned copy be updated. Yes. Next.
62.
Petitioner none, Mr. SS Kanungo AG.
Here state is probably not a party.
State is not a party, yes, right. Kuntola Naik.
Again.
Petitioner none, opposite party blank. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Hybrid mode lecture. To grant further opportunity, list on 1/12/2023.
63.
Yes, next. 63. Petitioner none, Mr. SS Kanungo AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 4/12/2023. Yes, next please.
64.
64 for learned counsel,
Mr. SS Kanungo for Sangram Das, standing counsel vigilance. For taking steps, you will intimate or will simply adjourn?
I guess simply adjourn kar deta
The learned counsel for the
notice
prayer for adjournment is made on behalf of the petitioner as prayed for list on 12/12. 65.
65 also I renew my prayer on his behalf.
65 same as 64.
Defects be removed like kar do direct.
No, the difficulty is that
just.
No, this problem all of us have faced.
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ simple adjournment କହିଲି ମୁଁ
65 same as Mr. SS Kanungo. Satyasundar Kanungo on behalf of Sangram Das. Yes, next 66.
My lord, I am on behalf of my learned senior Mr. Dayanand Mahapatra for the appellant.
I'm sorry, your name?
SK Raut.
SK Raut.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have power. You take steps, fresh steps. Mr. SK Raut on behalf of Dayananda Mahapatra for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The office note put up by the registry dated 9/11/2023 indicates that notice issued to opposite party number 2 return unserved with noting by the postal authority addressee left return to sender. Court arrival. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks leave to take notice afresh to the opposite party number 2. Prayer is allowed as prayed for. Notice be issued on limitation. Prayer is allowed. Let notice be issued afresh on the question of limitation to the opposite party number 2 by registered post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice be filed within 2 weeks.
My lord, 3 weeks, my lord.
For 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Unutilized copies of the requisites, if any, shall be utilized. List after SR. Yes.
Much obliged, man.
67.
Your Lordship, this is my application, my amendment application for the in the execution case 6 and 7.
Yes.
On the last occasion, it was not served and the matter could not be taken up. And
your name, sir?
My name is Debanshu Dinda, Your Lordship.
Mr. D. Dinda,
Yes.
for the petitioner, along with Mr. Swamjit, and along with Mr. Swamjit Raut, Miss Pami Rath, senior counsel instructed by S. Guman Singh for the opposite party. So you take notice afresh.
Your Lordship, I think OMC is appearing, Your Lordship. It has been served.
But that day you said that you will not serve copy.
No, Your Lordship, we have served the copies, Your Lordship.
So you should have realized that she is helping you. She is appearing for
yes.
You are appearing for the new legal entity, new corporate entity.
Yes. Once I think they amend the cost title, then we can file the wakalatam. Otherwise, the office will not.
Obviously, you could not have. No, that day he didn't realize that you are helping him. Since amendment, what is the IA number?
Your Lordship, for 6, the IA number is 4.
4.
Yes, and for there are 2 executions, and execution 7, the IA number is 3.
Just a second, let me pass that order. IA number 4 of 2023. Appearance IA. The IA has been filed. Hard learned counsel for the petitioner. The IA has been filed. You are the petitioner in the main case also.
Your Lordship, yes.
No.
For Krishna chlorate.
Yes.
The IA has been filed for amendment of the cost title. It has been stated in the petition that during pendency of the petition, the Industrial Development Corporation of Odisha Limited, into bracket IDCOL dash opposite party. The sole of that's the sole opposite party.
No,
OP1 dash OP1 has been amalgamated with the Odisha Mining Corporation. Therefore, the OP number 1 IDCOL has, after having ceased to be a legal entity, the new entity is to be made a party. Considering the submissions, the prayer is allowed. Let Odisha Mining Corporation be implemented as OP number. It should be OP number 3, or it can it be corrected 1, 2, earlier 1, 2.
My lord, in the schedule we have prayed that to remove it as 2A and replace it to I, and the other OPs are renumbered. Accordingly, also we have amended the cost title. The previous OP
OP number 1, OP number 2 into bracket Roman 1, 2 into bracket Roman 1, The erstwhile Industrial Development Corporation of Odisha Limited, implemented as OP number 2 into bracket small a, shall be deleted. The amended cost title be filed within.
Today we are filing, my lords.
Shall be filed. You may not find it. Filed within 2 working days. Filed within 2 working days. Since the learned tapar sapara korile punta tek sapara the learned the senior counsel has instructions to appear on behalf of senior counsel M.S.P. Roth has instructions to appear on behalf of the newly added opposite party OMC. No formal notice be issued. Late. How many extra copies, Ms. Roth?
No, they've served us. That will do, Your Lordships.
Since कौन लिख ले? Issued. The learned counsel, the instructing counsel has already received copies of the petition. How much time you will take to respond?
Your Lordships, actually here, as there is an execution application, this company was actually under liquidation. So all the properties and everything is actually with the registrar of companies and come their official liquidator. Probably they would be the main party to respond.
They have been made parties?
Yes, sir.
My lords, copy of the IA has also been served on the learned liquidator, my lords, through email.
Yes, today no one is present. You just again intimate them.
May I be allowed to one indulgence, Your Lordship?
Just petition. No further copies are required to be served. Appearance lekhantu for they are OP number 2.
My lords,
official
3, my lords.
3. OP3 none. Since no one is appearing for the OP number 3, the learned counsel for the petitioner shall serve another copy of the petition on the OP number 3, as well as intimate the next date of the listing. List after how much time? December?
I think 2 weeks will do. Yes, in first week of December, Your Lordship.
Date karantu?
We'll require, of course, 4 weeks because I think OMC will have to reapply its mind. Probably we... if I am sure they have a problem with that mutation case, so they have an issue with the government and the official.
That land, mutation of the land.
Yes, which the government is not allowing on the ground of forest land, and of course they had some orders in their favor. We are not coming.
So let it come on 14th of December.
So we can also
4 weeks.
Mr.
14th of December.
15th.
15.
Friday would have.
Yes, why not? 15 December. Yes. So, Mr. Raut, the order is little bit unusual to the extent that they are not appearing. You have to serve copy, but only to help you, so that the matter can be expedited. You serve another extra copy with a memo. 50. You indicate the date also. Yes, you are suggesting any other date.
Your Lordship, unconditional apology. I should have asked my local lawyer. Your Lordship, 14th is fine. Your Lordship, 14th is fine. 15th, there is some difficulty. 14th is fine. Your Lordship.
14th December.
Yes, 14th December.
14 December. Yes. Yes, next please.
Your Lordship, one more.
Yes.
The collector was also made party because, Your Lordship, this matter emanates from a court sale by this honorable court only. And
collector the revenue, collector of the district, collector district magistrate.
Because the order,
you serve a copy on the state council. If have you made a party?
Yes. We have made him a party, and he was the person who was supposed to execute a deed of conveyance because consideration has been paid through court sale.
That Mr. Roth is saying that now the mutation is not allowed.
There is some forest issues, if I am correct. I think those things were there, and it is a mutation. I think the collector refused to do the mutation.
Which petition you find the collector?
Collector
it's B. OP number 2.
Page 2 of the execution application.
I have to get the file actually. I'm not getting the
Collector Ganjam.
That is EXP 6 of 2022.
My lords. Page 2, my lords, at my lords brief.
Is it the style adopted in this court? Because I'm not getting it from the first page. The first page is
In fact, it's a
judgment data. The line has been split. Oh, now I realize. Judgment data, instead of being one line, it has been in the second line. So I was unable to get that word. You saw copies on the appearance to Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the opposite party number 2 small b, English b, small
2C.
2C, no one is appearing, you are saying.
Today, no one is appearing.
That Cecil Southern copy for ऊपर जो अपन लिख लेंगे 2C, no one is appearing. 2B, none appears for OP3, you have written in the top.
2B. So one is 2B,
He's
one is
2C. Anyway, after you type the order, I will see to that. Yes. Later,
In
next
one
copy
case,
be
it is
solved
two-
on the learned AGA. Order like one port code and line lekhantu on the learned AGA appearing for the opposite party 2 dot small b. Mr. Raut, this ABC already he has lost it.
Well, in fact, in High
in
Court,
one case 2B, in other case 2C.
2C. Okay.
my lords, if I may just assist my learned senior my lords.
Yes.
This ABC my lords, it will be clarified once my lords I file the amended cost.
Amended cost. Okay.
Because that's a format adopted in the
No,
High
you
Court
can't.
rules.
I'm not worried about him. He knows for whom he is appearing.
My lords,
But what he's typing, Mr. Datta, what he's typing, that is important. So you are typing 68. Yes.
Your Lordship, the order shall be same for execution 7. It's just that the number will change.
Yes. There are two matters. Yes.
68.
Grateful, my lords.
Yes. Same appearance in both the matters.
Yes.
Only as Mr. Kanungo says that there is a change in the number of the collector.
That's
Yes.
only.
Yes. Next.
Grateful, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Pardon me, Lord, I 64.
68, Mr. P. Mahapatra, S. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner has filed memo dated 3/11/2023 indicating that the petitioner doesn't want to press the petition. The petition stands disposed of accordingly. Yes, next.
69.
69, sir.
On behalf of Jain Ratham, I will kindly taken up next.
Your name, sir?
My name is P.R. Behra.
You don't have power here. M.S.Sahoo or Behra?
No, I am Pramod Ranjan Behra. I have no power.
P.R. Behra for the petitioner, Mr. Opposite Party blank, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for list on
Jain Ratham.
Satebar on behalf of Jain Ratha for the petitioner. P.R. Behra on behalf of Jain Ratha, list on 712. Yes.
70.
Anyone up to 72? Standing counsel is there. 70 petitioner done. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 8/12. 8th of December 2023. Subitem, same. 70 subitem, same order. Then 71.
71.
71, my lord, my lord friend Mr. Proraj is appearing. My lord, in this case, this is leave to appeal.
Yes.
But it is a case of 302. Charge was framed under section 302 and 3 SC/ST.
Yes.
My lord, this requires to be listed before the division bench.
Yes, because a single bench doesn't have jurisdiction.
Kindly be
Considering the Mr. ସେ ଆଉ କଣ ବସିବେନି ମନା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା କଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପହଣ୍ଡି କରିକି ନେଇ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ enough for the day. Mr. T.K. Prora, standing counsel for the state petitioner, opposite party blank, the CRLLP petition is filed against an order of acquittal against a judgment of acquittal, judgment of acquittal dated 19/4/2007, passed by the learned, but it can also go to the division bench now, I think.
No.
You see the cause title of the judgment? It is page 8, first page.
Yes, my lord.
So now he's the presiding judge in the DB. So yes, learned district learned Session Judge Dhenkanal, Judge Special Court -com Session Judge Dhenkanal, wherein the opposite parties were acquitted of the charges under section 302 of IPC and read with section 3 into bracket English 2 into bracket Roman 5 of SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities bracket closed Act 1989 into bracket Prevention of Atrocities. Dekhi lekhantu. It is submitted by the learned standing counsel that the matter may not be in view of the challenge to an order, in view of the challenge to the judgment, this court doesn't have is not assigned. Sorry, the sentence this court is not assigned to take up such matter. It registry to verify and do the needful. Yes.
72.
72. Yes.
Lordship, I'm appearing with the opposite party now 1 and 2 on behalf of Mr. S.K. Tripathi, Lordship.
Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. Here, Mr. Standing, Mr.
No, Mr.
You are appearing.
Praharaj.
Yes, Mr. Standing Counsel. Mr. T.K. Praharaj, Standing Counsel for the State. Mr. Your name, sir?
S.S. Lenka on behalf of
Mr.
Mr.
S.S. Lenka on behalf of S.K. Tripathi for OPs 1 and 2. The leave has been granted.
No, leave not granted. Only delay condoned on the admission. 2nd March 2009, delay was condoned, Lordship. Thereafter, it has been.
So, cost you have received?
That apart, I have no instruction, Lordship.
The learned counsel for the opposite party submits that he shall obtain instructions whether the cost of rupees 400 has been received. The learned standing counsel shall also obtain up-to-date instructions. List on
Bar.
Our office notes shows.
ଆଉ 400 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆପଣ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ଆଙ୍କୁ ଆଡଭୋକେଟ ୱେଲଫେୟାର ଫଣ୍ଡ ରେ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ଲେଙ୍କା ନେବେ 400 ଟଙ୍କା ଆହୁରି yes
That's a copy to be served.
That receipt is with me.
ସେ delay condon ହେଇନି ଏ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ since it is a conditional order 400 to be paid to the learned counsel I mean to the petition to the opposite party through the counsel but it has not been paid.
No, that has not been paid. Only.
So you take instruction. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the learned standing counsel that if the amount has not yet been paid, he shall take steps to deposit the same.
Madam.
Yes.
73.
Mr. Miss M.S. Sonali Panigrahi on behalf of S.K. Samantray for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. Opposite party none. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions and advance arguments as paid for list on 5/12/2023. कौन 24 लिखी देची अपन 24 लिख देली ना 23 yes 5/12/2023 yes next
74.
74, my lords, there's a delay. That delay has been condoned, is not yet condoned.
There's a deposit of direction to deposit 350 rupees that has been deposited. 28/7/8 it has been deposited. The delay is to be controlled and notice is to be issued on admission. Direction is to deposit the amount in the High Court Bar Association. That has been done.
Same order. Paid to him.
Oh, my order sheet mentions 28/7.
He's having windfall today.
Okay.
You have to pay him another 350 rupees. To the opposite parties through Mr. S.K. Das, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petition. So you have paid it to the welfare fund, you can't withdraw it. So you pay it again. This is item.
I'm appearing for lordship OP number 5 your lordship.
74 S.K. Das का पे appear करते The Learned Counsel for the miscase 129 of 2007. से आर order टा भी ता पूर्व टा भी miscase से करिवे 400 जोड़ा थी. Miscase 129 of 2007, the delay in filing the petition was condoned by order dated 17/7/2008, subject to payment of a cost of rupees 350 to the opposite party through the Learned Counsel, Mr. S.K. Das. The Learned AGA, the AGA appearance Devasis Naik. The Learned AGA submits that inadvertently the cost has been deposited in the Odisha High Court Bar Association Welfare Fund. Odisha High Court Bar Association Welfare Fund. He submits that further time may be granted to pay the cost to the opposite parties through the Learned Counsel. Learned Counsel appearing for them. Prayer is allowed. Let the cost be paid to the Learned Counsel for appearing for the opposite party within 3 weeks.
I'm appearing for only for OP number 5 your lordship.
But problem is that I am unable to know who was appearing S.K. Das. Because if you are only appearing for OP5, this is CRLP 136.
Yes, lordship.
You are not on behalf of S.K. Das.
I'm appearing on behalf of Senior Mr. D.P. Dhale lordship.
Then
S.K. Tripathi. S.K. Das, I have to take
no,
instruction.
then S.K. Das was there.
Yes, lordship.
S.K. Das was his associate. Earlier, Mr. Das was his associate.
Yes, lordship.
So no problem there. But what about others? 1 to 4. Notice has not been gone.
No, I have only received for OP number 5 Ramesh Badhai.
You see, if you are very clear in your statement that you are only appearing for OP5,
yes, Lord.
Then they have to take fresh notice and delay cannot be condoned.
Yes, Lord.
Are they not related? All the opposite parties. They are having some same surname. The Lenka, you may not be correct because the noting shows Mr. Dhal and associates have appeared for the opposite parties.
No, see, I have only the one to receive one notice of for OP number 5.
Now you check in your office because it is a legacy for
yes,
brief for you. So old brief. So he has appeared for all the opposite parties.
Yes, Lord.
So 1 to 5. Okay. What he is saying that Wakalatnama has been filed on behalf of 1 to 5. Yes, same order, Mr. Mahapatra, you also pay the cost. Because that order cannot be modified now.
Yes, I'll.
Because already that Mr. Naik's matter also 350 has been paid.
I will pay the cost.
Yes.
I have given note, my lord.
Yes.
Next date.
କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ पिटिशनर को दवा पे ऑर्डर हिच कौन लिखले list after 6 weeks. Yes, next.
Oh, bless you.
75.
On behalf of Sujata Raut, please.
What do you want, madam? What do you say? What is your submission?
I
कौन
have
चाहुचंदी
I have no knowledge this matter. Kindly take it time.
आपनको ना कौन
Satyabhama Adhikari.
Miss S Adhikari, M.S.S. Adhikari, on behalf of S. Raut for the petitioner. Opposite party none. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, list on 18th of December. Yes, next.
76.
Petitioner none. Mr. S.K. Acharya for the opposite party. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The learned counsel for the opposite party seeks accommodation. As prayed for, list on 13/12/2023.
77.
Opposite party counsel.
Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AGA for the state petitioner. Opposite party none.
Counsel for opposite party passed away.
Delay has
Delay in this case condoned manner. By the order dated 10th September 2015.
None of his associates are there.
Yes, my lord. There are many associates. They are
To grant further opportunity, list on 12. None appears for the likhne for the opposite party. Yes. कौन से मेंशन करथिले? Yes, sorry. Mr. B.R. Mahanti for the opposite party. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Mr. B.R. Mahanti for the opposite party. Learned counsel for the opposite party seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions. As prayed for, list on 12th December 2023. Yes, next.
78.
Petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AAC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. I'm sorry, the none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 13/12/2023.
79.
Mr. Sabita Ranjan Patnaik for the petitioner.
My lord, I am appearing for the petitioner.
Yes.
What happened really, my lord? No instruction has been received from the party. I pray for an adjournment.
So, yes, since this can be disposed of, you take instruction, try to take instruction,
Yes,
send letters at least or do something.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Opposite party, anyone you are
For 6 and 8.
for the pollution control board?
No, private.
Mr. Mr. Sabita Ranjan Patnaik for the petitioner, Mr. B.P. Das for the opposite party 6 and 8. Madam, you are appearing for anyone? No,
Yes,
78. 78.
79.
79. Sorry, yes, 79.
79.
Mr. Mahapatra, you are appearing for state.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. S.S. Mahapatra for OP1. You are appearing for?
78.
I'm sorry, yes, 78 you are appearing. Acha. 78 upon order देखचंती. For opposite party number 2 लिखी देबे. You are Miss Pragya Mahanti on behalf of G.N. Misra. P.P. Mahanti on behalf of G.N. Misra. Yes. 78 लिख ले. Appearance का note कर लेता. 79. 79. You are there. Mr. Das is there and Mr. Mahapatra. The learned counsel for the petitioner. 6 accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 14/12/2023. Yes, next.
I seek an adjournment, my lord.
Mr. Gyanananda Ponda for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on 15/12/2023.
81.
Mr. Ankit. Ankit, what is the full name?
Ankit Behra.
So Ankit Behra on behalf of Mr. Ankit पूरा नाम लिख दियो तो. Mr. Ankit on behalf of Adhiraj Behra for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state opposite party. Learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for list on 18/12.
82.
82 to 86.
I'll take
82 you are
instruction.
there. Mrs. Nanda for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Kanungo for the state. Counsel for the petitioner, 6 accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for list on 15/12/2023.
20th को बुधवार अच्छी नहीं hearing
20th December 2012/2023. Yes. Call.
83.
Mr. S.S. Kanungo on behalf of S. Das, standing counsel for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 accommodation as prayed for. Date 19/12. List on 19/12/2023.
84.
84 same order as 83. Mr. Kanungo, yes, my lord. The court time is up to 4:15 or 4:30?
4:15.
4:15. You are mentioning which matter, sir?
My lord, 68.
68.
Withdrawn, my lord.
68 order has been passed. You are not present. You file the memo.
No, I have filed with 3 acre we have taken.
What is your name?
Punil Kumar Swai.
Mr. P.K. Swai.
My lord.
So I note करती हूँ. वो महापात्र लिखी Mr. P.K. Swai on behalf of S. Mahapatra.
I mean, pardon me, Lord, item 64, my lord. Item 64.
अरे कौन अपन को reverse mention आ रहा है फिर?
My lord, I was just there, but
that is interesting.
When I was mentioning that matter, was your lordship was already.
Sir, सेटा petitioner अर्जुन करचंदी. He has some personal difficulty.
My lord.
Yes. So no adverse order. Even in fact, non-appearance is not also noted.
No, my lord. That. Very good.
No, since I have already touched 4:15, I was thinking whether the non-appearance can be noted. Now that is the reason I was asking.
My lord.
Your matter has been taken care of. Yes, when it reached.
My lord.
85.
My lord. My lord,
85, yes, Mr. P.K. Swai.
My lord.
On behalf of B.K. Das for the petitioner.
My lord, in behalf of S.C. Mahapatra.
Mr.
My lord.
behalf of Mr. S.C. Mahapatra, my lord, 85.
Senior counsel का नाम mention करा जाए sir.
My lord.
You
Sorry.
can't represent a senior counsel.
Sorry, my lord.
Briefing counsel जे थिबे advocate on record ताको ना कहबे.
My lord.
किए अछंती?
B.K. Das, my lord.
Mr. B.K. Das for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo.
Standing counsel. Standing counsel.
Mr. Standing counsel for the State, Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for list on 11/12/2023, 11th December. Ms. Mahapatra, your matter?
Yes, I need some time.
Mr.
I need some time.
M.S. Miss Manasi Mahapatra, 86. Serially, you are going serially. Miss Manasi Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on 11/12/2023.
87.
Mr. Simpson Jena on behalf of Udit Ranjan Jena for the petitioner. Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 8/1/2024.
88.
Petitioner none, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. Standing Counsel for the State. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 18/12/2023.
89.
Mr. Bharat Bhushan Rautrai for the petitioner. Mr. Opposite party blank. Mr. Rautrai, what is the instruction? Mr. Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 19/12/2023.
Item 90.
Petitioner none. Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the State. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 19/12/2023. Yes.
91.
Yes.
My Lordship, I need some time to see.
Your name, sir? ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ସାର୍ କୁହନ୍ତୁ?
Divya Darshan Kaur.
Mr. Divya Darshan Kara.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Divya Darshan Kara on behalf of Trilochan Nanda for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the State. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for list on 30/11/2023. 92.
92.
Petitioner none. Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the State. Learned Counsel for the the non appears for the petitioner to when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 4/12/2023.
93.
Mr. Petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra ASC for the State. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 6/12/2023.
94.
Petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra ASC for the State, same as 93. Date 6/12. Yes, next 95.
95.
Same order. Date 7/12.
96.
96 prayed for Arjun Manman.
You are Mr. H.B. Das.
K.K. Jena.
Mr. K.K. Jena.
On behalf of P.K. Naik.
On behalf of P.K. Naik for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra ASC for the State. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions in the matter as prayed for list on 8th of December, Mr. Then sub-item, same order.
Well,
Yes.
okay.
97.
Mr. Simpson Jena on behalf of Udit Ranjan Jena for the petitioner, Mr. Satyas S.S. Kanungo on behalf of AGA for the State. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for list on 8th January 2024. You have gone to January, Mr. Kanungo?
Yes, yes, I'm the first one.
Yes. Then 98?
4 January.
4 January, ମୁଁ ତ 8 January ଲେଖିଛି। ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ କରିଦେଲେ ଆପଣ? ଅଲରେଡି କରିଦେଲେଣି କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟରରେ?
ନାଇଁ 8 January।
ନାଇଁ 97 ସାର୍। ଆପଣ କେତେ ଡାକୁଛନ୍ତି କି?
97।
97 8 January।
98।
ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲେ ଯେ ଲମ୍ବା ସମୟ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଇନସିଷ୍ଟ କଲେ। 98 Mr. Paresh Kumar Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 4th January 2024.
Agree.
Yes.
99,
Petitioner none, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 19th December 2023.
100,
Miss M.S. Gautami Buddha Priya on behalf of M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 14/12/2023.